I have here SoundOff Signal's tricolor intersectors. What began as a single color, advanced into a dual, and has now morphed its way into tricolor. So within each of these, the under mirror and the surface mount, it is put with 18 diodes, 3 of each color, so it has that nice interweaved full intensity fill. Like you've seen, the under mirror, well, comes with wedges. So there is a foam piece that affixes to the top, a bit of hardware, and then you select the 0, 5, 10, or 15 degree angle mount. So those will take care of you on the rearview mirror and getting this guy contoured so it's level with the horizon, outputting correctly. There's vehicle-specific wedges as well if you're looking for Ford and Dodge application. On this side, the surface mount version of the tricolor intersector. Unlike the under mirror, this is designed for surface mount flat area applications. You can use it on the back of a truck, SUV, or sedan, wherever you might find an appropriate position. Or what I've liked to see folks using with these is side protection on vehicles accessorized with push bumpers. So this way you can have lighting 180 degrees out, so forward facing and all the way out to the sides. When these are on and flashing away, the output of them is outstanding. They're designed to work with your vehicle's 9 to 32 volt system. That's what SoundOff has specified on the install sheet anyway, but come right down to it, 12 volt to 24 volt. How these work is they have an internal driver, so you don't have any external components like these set up with originally. So everything nice and self-contained. It's just a matter of taking the nice lengthy pigtail harness and tying it in that to your switch array or your SoundOff blueprint system if you're using that. And speaking of that system, the nodes, well, these are going to talk to that with the green trigger wire here on the pigtail. If you're not using that, to synchronize these with other SoundOff products in the intersector family alike, the green is your Sync 2 connection. On these, you can take advantage of different settings, so you can have single color flashing, dual color, steady burn, and what I have going on here. So there is some fine installation details, and those are included in the installation guide. So you're going to follow the table format and the identification adjustments for those. I've already done some presetting here. On this one, again, the under mirror, red, blue, and white. This side we had the amber, red, and blue. Different colors are available, so depending on how you're setting up your vehicle, fire and rescue, law enforcement, or if you're setting up a vehicle that's going to interwork and be emergency services and public works, so an emergency management, these are a really great light because you get to do one set of them and then just with different switches, different trigger wires, that's how you'll separate out the colors. So one truck can be full amber in one way, flip it up to the next, full red and blue. However, the colors may suit you. Again, the 3 are there selectable. On this side, ground and the solid red connected to power. 3 colors going. If I take the white trigger wire, put that to a positive 12 volts continuously, with the 2 connected, that's switching me over to a single color display. So a nice way to have your emergency service vehicle have a different position in the slide switch. Position 3, full lights, full sirens, and then a kickdown mode, so you can disengage colors. By flipping over to the white with red trigger, having that applied at the same time, steady burn, so that is a neat way to enhance the all-around illumination of your vehicle. So you can have these tied into their own switches or take advantage of them in combining the switches with your interior lighting or your overhead light bar. Can make some other adjustments as well. So the more that you follow the tables and more that you look into how these can work for you, that's where you'll see the difference in the wires and how they work when done singly or paired up. So here, these combined again, red with white and white, switching it over to the blue color independently. Now, let's mix up and go with all 3 tied onto one. So here, switching it over and isolating that 3rd color into a white flash. Take a wire away, goes ahead and makes an adjustment. So this is something that you'll want to go ahead and make sure you're really thinking about it and tying it in just right to your switches so everything works correctly with your modes. On the surface mount side, flashing away, that nice tricolor, and again, those 6 diodes of each doing a really amazing job filling this out with 180 degrees. The surface mount housing is a nice lightweight black polycarbonate. So this is going to find a home right on the light head, just like that. The rubber will go onto the back and the wiring harness routed through it. So that's what will protect the back of the light head and give it a nice clean mount once it's all buttoned up. This I love because you can take it and color match it to your vehicle before you cinch it down. So white, blue, red, gray, whatever you want it to be. Trigger wires over here, same thing. Switch this over. Multitude of wires, so red and red with white, steady burn. Switch this over to red with white, single color output. Switch it over into all three. We have the third color now flashing versus being steady burn. And one more, we'll combine the white with the red with white. And the blue only. So if you think about these, fire command, you have green, but you don't need it all the time. This is a neat way to have a set of lights around the vehicle, taking care of your primary colors, extra switch, activates green, and green only, and there you have it. That's take care of your command identification. So again, from SoundOff Signal, the tri-color intersectors. The under mirror, starting with part number ENT2B3, and the surface mount. ENT3B3. I'm Chris. Thanks for watching SIRENNET Television.